Rustic and Lace DIY. If you are returning, thank you so much and welcome back. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Brenda and I am so happy to have you here as well. Today I am co-hosting in the Makeover Monday challenge that is hosted by Ashley at the Red-Headed Crafter. I'll let you know more about her in a few minutes, but with all that being said, let's get to crafting. Okay, here's DIY number 1. So I started off with some napkins that I got from Dollar General and the thankful word that I got from Dollar Tree, and then my Waverly Chalk Paint in the color, I think that's plaster. And of course, starting off by taking off the hoop or the hanging rope. Oh my goodness, I'm already starting off not wanting to talk right. It's gonna be fun, guys. You can leave that hanger on there if you want to hang it. I wanted this to be a table setter, and let me tell you, it was not easy taking that off. Those staples were in there very securely, but I finally just cut them off, and then I am painting the thankful word, and I paint all over the front and the back, making sure I get inside all the nooks and crannies of the letters. And this project, you guys, is super easy. So I take the napkins. It is 2-ply, so you want to make sure that you are you want to what do you call it? Oh my goodness. You don't want to tear it apart or take that second ply off. I guess that's the best way to say it. So here I'm just taking the second ply off, and I end up using like 1.5 of these napkins. So here it rips a little bit, but I was okay with that because I knew I was going to be using another napkin. So once I had the second ply off, I trimmed all around the pumpkins because I did not want that white part of the napkin to be on the thankful word. Hopefully that makes sense. And I trim it out on both of the napkins here. And as soon as I get done, there you go. I'm going to take my Mod Podge and I'm going to cover the thankful word with my Mod Podge. And I'm just doing one side of the word because if you do the other side and turn around, it'd be backwards. So, you know, makes sense, right? So after I get all the Mod Podge all over the word, I'm going to lay the napkin on top. And like I said, you guys, this is a super easy project, and I think it came out looking really cute. When I lined it up, I wanted that little plaid border on the bottom. I wanted to make sure that I got that right on the bottom of the word. So you'll see me here I have to kind of move it around because it was going on crooked, but I got it on there. And then you want to make sure you're just kind of tapping. I'm smoothing with my hand. I shouldn't have been doing that, but see, as I'm tapping, that really helps it get into that glue. When you rub it, you can easily tear it. So that's why you want to do more of a tapping motion. So here I am just taking that second piece and I am matching it up with the rest of that picture. And then I'm just tapping that all on. And then I just use a little more Mod Podge to put where the two pieces meet. And then I'm just making sure there's no loose ends, and the ones that do have less loose ends, I'm just adding a little more Mod Podge. And then after I have that all done, I am basically going to trim off that big piece on the end, and then I'm going to put Mod Podge all around the top and let it dry, and then trim out all the middle parts of the letters and stuff. So that way you can read what it says. And it's super easy, and I don't know, I think it came out looking pretty cute. You'll have to let me know what you think. I have some pretty easy projects for you today, so I hope you're not too bored of it. I think I'm just kind of getting tired of the fall decorations, and I was just not feeling very motivated when I was doing these. I'm ready to move on to Christmas. I think I'm just falled out. Oh my word, if that's even a word. It's not. Okay, and there you go. You'll see I trimmed out all the pieces, and I think it looks really cute. I did put a little twine bow on the top of the H, as you see there. Okay, today's challenge is called the Makeover Monday Challenge, and it is hosted by Ashley, the Red-Headed Crafter. And basically, we just have to take one thrifted item and one Dollar Tree item and make them over. And there is a gift card giveaway, so all you have to do is like and comment on our videos as well as everyone in the playlist, and you will be entered to win. And I will have more details of that in my description box. So make sure you check out Ashley's channel after you watch my video, as well as the playlist to see what everyone created for you today. Here is DIY number 2. And I love this one. This is a little more of a shabby chic, but I love the way it came out. So I used these 3 little pumpkins from Dollar Tree, my chalk paint in the color Nantucket, some of these adhesive pearl strips, and some water, and my scraping tool. Now, I tried many different ways to get this off. I tried soaking a wet towel on it, but I found that this was kind of the easiest way. So basically I just spray it with water and I use my scraper to start scraping it off, and it didn't take very long, maybe 10 minutes on each, maybe 15. But I found that the more I sprayed it, the easier it came off. So once I got them all off and wiped off, I used this paint and started painting each pumpkin with this color. Now I'm going to tell you guys, I absolutely love this color. I ended up having to order it on Amazon, and I'll have a link to that in my description box if you want to get it. I couldn't find it at Hobby Lobby or Walmart or anywhere, but I just think this color is beautiful. So once I had them all painted, I took those adhesive pearl strips and I just put them all around that bottom one. And then the second one, I decided at the last minute I was going to use these Badminton Birdies. And so I'm just going to cut off the top part, and I end up using like 1 1/4, maybe 1 1/2 of these. Maybe it was more than 1 1/2. Maybe it was like 2 1/4. I end up using a couple of them. And I originally was just going to use the pearl straps or strips on each one, but as I was doing that bottom one, I thought, oh, it would be really pretty to do different things on each one. And I remembered somebody, I don't know who it was, used one of these birdies as lace, and I thought it was really pretty. So I had some, so I thought, oh, this might be really cool to make it look like lace around the pumpkin. So that's what you see me doing here. I'm just wrapping it around the pumpkin. When you do this, you might do a little better job at making sure the ends meet or match better. But I just figure where the ends meet, that's going to be the back of the pumpkin. So once I have that all on, then I am just going to, yeah, see, I cut, so I think it was just 2. I think I used half of one and then cut a little bit more from the other, or from that other half, if that makes sense, I hope. So then I just used my hot glue and I'm just sticking it right on top. And as you can see, those pumpkins have holes in them on the bottom, which makes it perfect to make a little topiary. So this sticks very well. And so once I get done with that, I'm going to hot glue the 2 on top of that bottom one with the pearl strips. And then after that, I decided, oh, I better paint this stem. And I can't remember, I know the stem has a really funky name, and I don't remember what it is. So I'm just going to call it a stem for now. But I'm using my Waverly Chalk Paint in the color Moss. And I just go over, and I think I only needed to give it 1 coat, maybe 2. But once it was dry, I took these little paper flowers that I got from the Dollar Tree this spring, and I'm just going to hot glue them all around. Now, if you have solo wood flowers, those would work too. I know that some people have gotten kind of like solo wood flowers from Dollar Tree. You could use those. You could use any kind of little flower to recreate this if you want. It might be really cute to use the little cotton pads as well. So once I had them on, I cut out a few more of these strips, and I'm just going to put them around the middle where the pumpkins meet. Just going to wrap them around, and you'll see me do that here in just a second. And when you take these off of the backing, you got to be really careful to make sure there's like a clear adhesive part The first time I tore some off, the adhesive part stayed on the backing. So you want to make sure to kind of use a thumbnail at the tip and just kind of push it, and then you'll kind of see it bunch up a little bit, and then you can pull it. Doesn't work too well if you don't have that adhesive part, but you can use hot glue if you need to. So then I took a little piece and I'm just putting this on top of the stem as well. And oh, you guys, I just think this is so pretty. I actually ended up giving it to my sister, but I think I might end up making me one. I just love the way it came out. In fact, I could make me a purple one and put it in my bathroom. That's a good idea. So then I took one of these candle holders that I have had in my stash, but I got it from Dollar Tree. And I'm just using my Fix-All glue and some hot glue, and I'm just gonna put it right on top. And then I did add some of the pearls to the bottom part of that candlestick, and there it is. It is just so shabby chic and so pretty. Let me know what you think about it in the comment box below. So DIY number 3, this is my thrift flip or my thrifted makeover. So I'm using these picks that I got, most of them for Dollar Tree. I think there's a few from Walmart. Those I don't end up using, but I did use this burlap that I got from Hobby Lobby on clearance, my gather sign from Dollar Tree, and then I got this basket for $2.98. I can't remember if it was $2.98 or $1.98 from a thrift store. And then I just go over and do some dry brushing with my Waverly Antique Wax, because it's kind of hard to see here, but it was really white. And I did clean it up with a baby wipe, and then I decided I just wanted to kind of do a little distressing on it. Just, I don't know, make it a little more farmhouse look. Then I took my Waverly Chalk Paint in the color, oh, you guys, I don't remember if I used plaster or ivy, but you could use any white or light color or any color you want. So once I had it painted, I did not paint it real thoroughly because I liked some of that brown showing through. It gave it that rustic look. But I took this burlap and I kind of folded in thirds, and then I'm just folding the bottom underneath so you didn't see all those raw edges. Now right there I have it laying across, but I do end up doing it more at a diagonal. I ended up liking it better diagonally. Then I just take some floral wire. You could use a zip tie if you wanted, but this stuff pokes through that burlap really easily, as well as through the back of the basket. So I am just poking it through the E and poking it through the burlap. Now it might be easier if you guys just do this all before you put it into the basket, but yeah, I was on the struggle bus a little bit when I was doing this, but it works out. It's really not that hard. It was just a matter of being more coordinated, I think. Anyways, I'm just weaving those through, and I did that on both ends. I did it through the G, has a little hole there, and then through the E. Then I'm just taking some of my floral picks that I got mainly from Dollar Tree, and I am just laying it. I'm just kind of playing with it to see where I wanted to lay them. You see the lamb's ear. I don't think I used the lamb's ear. I end up using the long white things. I don't know what you call them. And the burgundy color eucalyptus. And I end up using the blue leaves as well. And then those white flowers, those are mums that I got from Walmart. And then the reddish sunflowers I did get from Dollar Tree as well. So most of those are from Dollar Tree. I think it's just those mums that are from Walmart. So then I took some more of that floral wire and I'm just wrapping it around those picks. I wanted this to be interchangeable. So if this is for my sister, so if she wants to change this out for Christmas, she can easily do that. So here I just took another one of those blue leaf bushes and I'm laying it over where the stems were from the first picks, just to kind of help cover it. And then I am hot gluing this blue pumpkin that I got from the Dollar Tree. It's one of the velvet ones. And then this white little pumpkin I got in a package of white pumpkins from Hobby Lobby. And I was just trying to make sure that it didn't cover up the gather word. And then I just took some more of those blue leaves and I placed them on the top because I didn't like all that white showing, plus part of the basket had a hole. Then I took this blue ribbon, I think I got from Hobby Lobby, and the burlap ribbon from Dollar Tree, and made 2 little bows, and I hot glued it right there on the corner. Then I took this little leaf from Hobby Lobby and put it right in the middle, and that's all there was. I did not put a hanger because you can easily, if she wants to hang it, just push a nail through the basket, but I told her if she needed a hanger, I would put one on there. All she had to do is let me know. So there it is. You'll have to let me know what you think. I think it came out pretty. I love all the blue. And here is the final reveal of all 3. Thank you so much for watching, guys, today. Make sure you go check out everybody else's videos, comment, and like each video as well as mine to be entered into that drawing. And I will be back on Wednesday with a small video for you as well. So until then, have a good day. Bye-bye.